35-74.
Well, hello, Bearded. Welcome on in. You definitely were here first. There's actually a redeem for first. Oh, and see, Odin got the redeem. Welcome on in, Odin. We are building. We're not building this whole thing today. Hello, how are you? 5 years, 3 months, 1 day, 13 hours, 40 minutes, and 16 seconds. 3 years. Nice. Almost 4. I know, time flies. I wonder what would happen if I put that in there. I'm not following. You also have a Diagon alley 10 miles from you? That's cool. Yeah, I don't think... Because you can't follow yourself. Okay. So we're going to put this together. There's 5 instruction booklets. You see, this is instruction booklet 1 right there in the corner. So let's open this up. I didn't stream Wednesday because I stayed home from work sick, and I really didn't feel like streaming that day. So I didn't stream on Wednesday. That's okay. Okay. That is a lot of bags. Oh, look, and there's a combination. This is interesting. So the small bags are paper, and the large bags are clear plastic. How much have you spent? Don't ask me that. Avada Kedavra. So let's find... Is this the books? This could be the books. Look at that. I think so, because that says the instruction. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Open this up. Get our books out. Yeah, that's the books. We don't need the books because we have the digital books right here. So let's put those books in there. And I think today there's one. So we'll keep one. Let's see if we can do... Nope. That one, yeah. Okay. So we'll keep one, bag 1. 14 will go back in there. 18, oop, there's 2. Bag 2, we're gonna keep bag 2. We'll keep bag 4. I don't know how many bags. Bag 21 will definitely go back in there. There's bag 3. Bag 5. That's probably more than enough. That's bag 9. 15. Let's see, we've seen I don't know how many bags there are. 13. 10, 7. 15, that's a different 15. It doesn't have the white around it. I would love to go to a Diagon alley. That would be super cool. Eight, 6. 12, 11, and 17. Oh, this is just a side view. Okay. Dual. Alright, we'll go back to the main. Okay. So let's start. Let's pull out our building area. If I come to, well, your part of England sounds like a party. Five. How many books or how many bags are in? 1, 2, 3. 4. So 4 bags. Okay. It is a big Lego set. There are what? 2,750 pieces. This is what I got for my birthday. The end of 2025. We don't need set 5. We'll put 5 back in. Okay, we'll start with number 1. Oh, look, and we get a till brick separator to add to our pile of them. Why are you evil? Oh, that's fine. That's fine. That just fills me with anxiety, is all it does. Which means these bags just go in here too. So instead of sorting them out, we will take out the brick separator. Yes, there is one of those, because I've seen, I know Chili had a heart rate monitor when she was doing, oh, look at that. That's why I don't like the paper bags, is because you can't see they all came out. But it just connected to her watch. So, yeah. I like how you, like, go, I'm evil. And I'm like, why? And then you pull it. She's doing okay. She's been sick for a while, but last time I talked to her, she was doing a little better. So, and I've just been trying to, you know, I don't want to bug her too much. So, yeah. Okay, so there's my unsorted bag. I did have to limit it to one per stream because I couldn't handle. I might do a community one where we add, like, you add your points in and you get a certain amount of points. And so after we get that, I'll do a whole set this way. Probably one of the sets, like the globe I have over there, that you. In fact, I'll set that up so you can contribute points to it. It would be intense, but I have to take the globe apart. But then I wouldn't have to take the globe apart and separate them out into pieces because I bought it fully assembled because it's a used set. But then I could just undo it. It's in a big pile or tub and put it together, and my anxiety for that one would go through the roof. But that way it's like a not crowdfunded. I don't know what one of those. Crowdfunding is the term I can think of, but that's not the correct term. But yeah, and then I don't have to worry about emptying the bags or separating it out while I'm taking it apart. Yeah, it technically is crowdfunded. Yes. Okay. Oh wait, is this not over far enough? Let me see. Okay, that's better. Yep, so that's what we're building, all of Diagon Alley. It says... Oh, you... Borgin and Burks. And Ollivanders. Chili, thank you for the 47 months. Much appreciated. Good to see you here.
Chili Biscuit just subscribed for 47 months.
Ice Cream Parlor, Weasley's Wizarding Wheezes. Oh, did we skip some? We did. The Magical Menagerie. The Leaky Cauldron, Madame Malkin's Robes. The Apothecary. Cauldron Shop. Another Apothecary. Nice. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is pull out the minifigure. Oh my word. Here it is. There's Harry Potter. It's such a small thing compared to, like, we have, here's a normal minifigure. Yeah. That's just the scale. So there's my Mandalorian. And there's, like, the gun of the Mandalorian is the same size as Harry Potter. We'll stick the Mandalorian back up here. I like the blue Mando. Okay, I'm gonna lose this. Okay. Thank you for the 47 months, Chili. Okay, so we stuck Harry on our brick separator right there to not lose Harry. Okay. This. And then... oh, that one, I think. Yeah, it looks... right, you know what I don't have on? That light. Okay, so one of the three. Every time I look for something and can't find it, I just go through this small little moment of panic. And I was looking for this, and it was upside down under some other pieces. And I had that, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't find it. It's not here. Okay, so the 3 goes here. This is, I'm guessing, the depth, you know, or the width of each side. That's my guess, and then the buildings will go on, and there'll be little pieces of the street that comes out here. That's my guess. Rather just put this on to both of them. Okay. I don't know why I'm so thirsty. This is what I need. That was not a Lego piece. That was a lozenge. Okay. So we got that done. One more of these. More of these. That light. Okay. I was like, there's a weird reflection off of my... I couldn't figure out what it was. It's this side light right here. That's significantly better because I had a glare right on the instructions for me. Okay. So 2 of these pieces. Ugh. I'm trying not to sort these because My internal brain goes, just sort them. Spend a few minutes and sort them. Curvy. Oh, there it is. One of those. Two of those. Two of the three. The only problem with that redeem is, like, I think it's a good redeem, but you guys can't always see what's going on inside my head going, ugh, I just need these to be... You don't see the internal panic. Today I'm trying to monologue that a little bit. The internal panic. A 4. A 3 slope. And oh, 2 of those. But I appreciate the redeem and being here hanging out. All of that. A 3. 4. That takes us to the edge. 2 by 2. 1 by 1. The other 2 by 2. A 1 by 3. I did not get a 2 by 3 smooth plate. There's that one. The other 1 by 3. 2 by 3. 1 by 2 with a single center jumper piece. And a 1 by 1 smooth plate. There we go. There's our brown. Okay, let's start building the window. Got one window. I got one. That's not it. That's still not it. That's the same piece I had a second ago. Can't find it. There it is. I just found it. The 1 by 2 Greebly. 2, and those are a darker gray or a darker brown. So the 2 of those, right? A single flat. Those, one of these, and one of these. Okay. Okay, so we stick this in the window. Alright, okay. Then we put these center stud there, and then that weird snot brick, and then the Greebly on top. That goes right there. That one is not the best camera but it shows a different angle, but the focus is weird, but it's a cheaper camera. I think it's supposed to be a face camera, so it's better if it's, yeah, see the focus is better closer, so it doesn't know what to focus on. Yeah. No. Just a single. Let's flip this back around to be the same. A 1x3. Another one of those. A 1x1 and okay, so 1, 2, and 3. I've looked at it a little bit. Who was it? Who was it that posted? Somebody posted, sent me a message about it. It might have been Bantius. I don't know. Twister said she's played it a little bit. I haven't tried it. I've looked at it a little bit. It's kind of a mix between like Minecraft and something else, or like it's block format, but it's a little bit better graphics. Am I talking about the right thing? I think that's what it was. Yeah. I will definitely have to look at it a little more. Yeah, I think it is still in. It's still in early access, I believe. Okay, I just, based on where this green goes, these two are in the wrong spot. Because the green is supposed to go on top of the gray but be flush with this, which tells me that the gray needs to go back one, and so does, but we can't use that with Harry Potter on it. Big fingers. I might pick it up. I mean, a lot of it depends on what, you know, who's all playing it and stuff, but okay, that now is corrected. A 1x2 tall. One green, one black. One green smooth plate, one black smooth plate. I think that was the fire pit that we created. I mean, because if this is the height of Harry, right here, That would definitely be his. The size of a fire. Like the hearth. Two of those. I only see one. There's the second one. And two. These. One goes on the bottom. One goes on the top. Is that the entrance? We are actually listening to soundtracks from a couple of different games. The Lego Voyagers game is mixed in here. We have Patrick's Parabox is in here. We have a little bit of We Were Here in here. Most of them are all just background sounds. But they're all soundtracks from those games. So if some of those seem familiar, it's because I've played some of those games before. I've played all those games before. I'm currently playing Patrick's Parabox and posting those out to YouTube videos as well. So if you want to watch me mess with some squares, or what they call boxes, and then paradoxes, and because of how you arrange them, you can check out the YouTube channel. It's just at Mapper, or there's I think that it posts in my Discord. It posts a link to those videos, so you can find them that way if you want. You wanted to play ASA, but it kills your 370. Yeah, or 3070. 370. We played a little bit of ASA, and it just didn't, like, the graphics were better, but it just felt like the same game. I mean, we did play one, the new map, but it was all in the snow. There was no variety. Everything was the same. So like, okay, well, let's play Ragnarok. And it just didn't, it was just, there was new areas, but it just didn't feel exciting. I mean, even playing ASE was more exciting than trying out ASA. For me, anyway. I don't know, Bearded might have felt differently with, but I think he's about the same. Two of those. I mean, we spent so much time. A part of it could be the mods that are slightly different, but like I just didn't have the desire to do the same amount of breeding, the same amount of other stuff to find mutations and other things. It just wasn't. I wasn't feeling it. Which is sad. We had a little bit of server issues, but it was enough to test it out. That's the window. Okay, that's weird. Because it wants you, so... What? It wasn't that USB device. I don't know what... My camera? My camera's frozen. Okay, I think... Yep, okay. Yeah, it was weird because I was looking down and I'm looking up and everything else is still going, so my stream is still going, but that's the first time that's ever happened. Of course it happened. Luckily I was able to fix it and not panic, but... So this one is raised higher, but this sits on top of that. So if you look at the instructions, right here, it sits up. Because, see, it sits on that piece right there, but it's not smooth. So it sits up above it. Not out. Yeah. Weird. Okay. Oh, I'm looking at it. Yep, they are floating in front of it. Based on this picture. But it keeps... One... Go there, and then two of those go on top of each other. Okay, now we make another one of those. Found Another Harry. We have 2 Harry Potters. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I have one of those. I'm going to, instead of on the brick separator, because we're going to get more people. Because we have a couple of these. We can put them on the grass. Okay, back to, we need 2 of these, 1 of those, 1, 2 of those, these. Yellow piece here. I just was thinking about light and everything, because there's a glare here, and in photography they have like a white umbrella, and I was just wondering if I could get like a white umbrella that would, and I'm like, that would block my screen, it would look funny. I don't know, just stuff I was thinking about. I learned a trick from Chili where you bounce the one up here, you bounce it off the wall, and it diffuses stuff better and helps give light. I wonder if I had a brighter light than this, but it was pointed up instead of down, if it would just illuminate better. No, that's still, yeah. I don't know. I'll have to play with some lighting too. Yeah. Okay. Did we get everything? No. We need... that one. Thank you for the 50 bits. And for the T-Rex roar, much appreciated. I was looking at the instructions, and I don't know. I don't think I jumped as high as I have in the past, but I still jumped pretty good on that one, I think. Much appreciated. I don't believe that. Okay, so we have the window. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what it's for. It's to scare the crap out of me. It works. sometimes it works well enough that you might get other people as well. I have another friend who has a T-Rex roar on his stream, and sometimes I'll just be listening to it quietly in the background, and it goes off and scares the crap out of me, and I'm like, I'm not even doing anything. I wasn't even... Okay, so there's the front of part of that shop. I think we'll have a second layer. Okay, so we flip it around. We get 2 1x1s, a brown 1x1. Oh yes, it is a brown one with the thing. Oh, and then a clear. That goes inside it. Okay. So these 2 1x1s go together to create a pillar, which goes there. Now we have some gold 1x1 round plates with some brown 1x1 smooth plates that go on top. Oh, I picked another one up. Okay. That one, this one, and then that one. And then a smooth 1x1. I'm not sure what shop this is. This is... Okay. I should get the screenshot of what they're called, and I'll use that. I'll create that, and I'll put that up here as the graphic, because that would be... So we are on page 23. Let's see if we can do that real quick. Copy that. Oh, that doesn't want to go right there. Let's put it over here. And then That's close enough. Okay. Move that over. Okay, so let's do file. We're going to save that into here. Okay, so that's done. Now let's come up here and change this to properties, browse.
For centuries, I have watched brave fools like you wander into these unforgiving lands.
Okay, that doesn't really help us.
Finding false comfort in your silly notion that there lies strength in numbers.
Not on the screen anyway, so we'll go back to this one.
But like the weak-minded sheep you are, you got separated from your flock.
But we will then open it.
Oblivious to the horrors that lie beyond these time-worn doors, you wandered into my lair.
There we go. So this right here,
To be wolves in sheep's clothing.
this is the leaky cauldron, because that's the thing that comes out with the brick. That makes
Like
sense.
all the other
So this is the leaky cauldron with the fireplace and the other things, and that's the alley, and it goes back in there.
I will let
This
you
one
see through
here
my eyes what challenges they endure
is
inside. Pay close attention,
Magical
for
Menagerie.
one day you might find yourselves in their shoes.
And we were on 23, right? Yep. Nope. Oh yeah, we had just finished 22. Hello, Nancers. How are you? Hopefully you are doing well. Are you back home or are you still out and about? Yeah, so we just started today. I actually stayed home sick from work a couple of days this week because I got a cold. Luckily it went very quickly, but I was the last in my family to get it, and it was not a huge thing, but still wish it wouldn't. It put me behind at work and stuff, but I survived. Okay, nice. Yeah, it does suck, and it's tough playing catch up. Got a little gem there. So this is the scale. That is the Harry Potter character. We found another one, so there was two of them in there. But that is the scale of this Diagon Alley, and there's still what, 2,700 pieces? Yeah. Yeah. 2,750. Yeah, they're like the same size as a normal 1x1 brick. Well, a little bit taller, maybe a brick and a half. Because there's a single brick. But if it was, I mean, you can buy them. Right. You can buy the sets at full scale, but you only get 2 of the. They're about $80 in the U.S. They're about $80 a piece. So if we do like this one, these are the bags. But so each of these. Whoa, that camera also did not. That camera also froze. Okay, well, let's just go back to... We'll do it this way. So each of these... So, like, you'll get 2 shops, and it's like $80. So, but you'd have to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, you know, so 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 different sets. I know. Well, this is the first time that camera is my camera's froze. I heard the little thing. It's the first time that's ever happened. Yeah. Right. I would love the full thing, but then you also have the space issue. So there's a huge issue with space, and I already have an issue with space. In fact, I'm gonna move my couch over because my couch got moved over there. I'll move my couch back to under the window. I'm gonna move these shelves over here because I can put the floating shelves above them. I was gonna put the floating shelves up here, but it's hard to hang where my desk is because my desk bends, you know, as a U shape or an L shape, and it's hard to get without moving everything. It's easier to just, so I'll take the pictures off the wall over there and then move these and have the floating shelves above them and put the pictures, because the pictures I can hang much easier above the desk than the floating. And then I will be able to much easier slide the couch over for, you know, watching movies or just chilling, because I have them on the little sliders, so I can slide it over much easier than coming around. Yeah, so when I switch to marathon, when we do the movie marathons, I always bring the couch over and just sit on the couch rather than the computer chair. We are only 1 bag in. I blame Odin. Hi, Birdie. Welcome on in. Oh, we forgot. Yeah. I mean, you don't get to see as much of my Lego sets in the background, you know, but I still have all of these, and I can change my camera angle back to something like this, where you can still see, you can see more of my bookshelf and less of the actual ones over there. Good to see you here, Birdie. Much appreciate you being here and hanging out. I appreciate everyone lurking or hanging out, chatting, whichever you prefer. One of those, one of these. We might not finish this book today because I'm talking and that's okay. I'm not in a rush to complete it. That goes there. This goes there. Okay, so that's the chandelier. This is the chandelier of the Leaky Cauldron. There's the tables at the Leaky Cauldron. You don't want it to be over? Yeah. I have some sets that I was super excited about. I bought them, and I've held on to them now for over a year. Because I just want to, yeah. But I like the bigger sets are definitely more money, but the builds last longer. And I really like the Lego, but there's some, but I've got some like that are much cheaper, but they're still fun builds. You know, like these ones. These ones are super cheap. But I've done 2 of them already. And I actually went and got the rest of them. So I'd get one of each of them. I have the arcade, the old PC. There's the old PC. And you guys saw the arcade before, but yeah, there's the arcade. But I'll do those at some point. And these swing out this way. Yes, it is nice to just have them. A frog. I have the Pixar's lamp. That one I haven't had for very long, but I have Harry Potter's owl, Hedwig, and I've had that one for over a year. I have another Harry Potter one in there that actually the one that Chili built when we did the dual stream. I was watching her build that as I was building Hagrid and Harry on the motorcycle, and I liked it. I liked that you could do it. You could do either one of 2 different Patronuses, and it was going out of print, and so I found it and I picked it up, but I wanted to wait a while. But I did get that one. I have some briquettes. Oh, that frog just jumped. I have the brick heads of Gandalf and the Balrog. Why does this not want to go there? That's weird. Okay, well it's gonna face that way because it's the side won't let it go. That one goes there. But it's nice having them, you know. Yeah, I'm also going to collapse. I'm going to flatten a bunch of my boxes. So I'll probably keep some of the bigger boxes like this one intact and then put a bunch of flat boxes inside it and store them that way. And then put them inside the drawers here, because right now they're all still set up, but they're just piled over there. I guess those windows aren't meant to open. That's just a lattice. Leaf goes there. Those. Okay. Oh, another layer. Yeah, I saw somebody else. I don't remember who I saw collapse their box. But I just went, well, that seems obvious now. Like, why would I? But I have a whole stack. Like, mid chest size as my box stack is about that size, you know, so I just think I could organize it better. Like, it seems obvious that I should be doing that way. But yeah, I enjoy keeping my boxes. I keep all the books, and I even have boxes inside of boxes. They're just not flat. But I will make them all flat. We have 2 of these. 2 of those. 1, 2 2 of those. Oh. And 1, 2 of those. So this song is from Parabox, but oops. But I can hear beeping, and it's switching from one ear to the other. I don't know if it's doing that in the capture. Probably not, but it is in my ear. No. Here we go. Those are straight now. Okay, and that goes right there. Oh boy. These. These are all of the leftovers. Now, we're done with this tray. Thanks for that redeem, Odin. That took a good hour and 20 minutes. I think I'm slower that way, too. Probably because of my anxiety that is up. Fair. It is a little odd that we have both. It's like a combo of paper and plastic. Okay. Oh, I'm guessing we're going to do the bottoms and then go back and do the tops. Probably. And And then these two pieces. Yep. Nope. Two of the flat pieces. That's right. Two of these. And one of those. This is from we were here, the water rises. I was like, it's kind of an intense. Got this one, and then two 1x3s. 2x3s, I'm sorry, I misspoke. 2x3 flat plates. Plate is flat, they're not smooth, it's just 2x3 plate. Okay. Now we have this long one, that short one. Overall, I am doing well. I appreciate I had a good holiday season. Got to see some family, do some stuff. Hopefully you've been well, because it has been a while. One, 2, 3, yep. That is not a good sign. Do you need to be anywhere important next week? They must be anticipating a large snowfall. several of my friends have 18 inches on Monday. Yeah, several of my friends have said, hey, you know, they've had winter storm warnings for various times. And they're living in different time zones, so this looks like yeah, 18 is insane. Don't see them at all. That's okay. Doesn't really matter if which way they are facing. Okay. I think it goes inwards like that, though. Extra Chinese food, just in case. I mean, you can't go wrong with extra Chinese food. These look like little wands or paintbrushes. Interesting. And 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. So 4 of them go on top of the purple plate, which sits on top of a gray. I will put it on top of the gray. Then the clear goes on top of that. I did not get this brick. Okay. Goes right in that. Doorway. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, and 1, 2 of those. That is like a weird connection. I'm not sure what that is. Is this a mirror? That could be the mirror. Weird. Ah. My phone went off. I'm like, I don't have... I heard Discord, but I don't. Okay. I'll have to read it later. I saw it was a message from Nancers in the replying to something I had posted. 1, 2, 3 of those. Well, because I don't have Discord open, it notified me on my phone. My phone was in my pocket. And then we have a blue. These must be the robes. Is this Madame Malking? It is. Nice. Blue robes, green robes. That's not the piece I was trying to grab. Blue robes, green robes, and black robes. It's clever because I never would have thought of it as that. A couch, a giant couch. Oh, and we have a third one. Which goes there. Okay. Now we have a yellow one, a red one, a blue one, and a green one. One by 3 with 2 studs on top. 1 by 3 smooth plate. And the tall brick. Green. Red. And yellow. One by 4. A snot brick with a blue. I don't know what that's called. Coat of arms. Half circle. Thingamajig. One, 2 of those. And then a third that has that. Another snot brick with the yellow. We'll call it the crescent again. Crest. It's not. It's like a square with rounded edges, which sounds like a circle. But it's different than that. We need one more of those. Go. Now on the back, we have a red wrench, doohickey, that connects. Then we have a lavender or light purple that connects in the middle. And then a yellow one that connects on the end. Okay, and on this side, we have those wands or paintbrushes or whatever you want to call them. The blue one there. And the green one there. That on one side and that on the other. Oh, and the paintbrush side goes this way. Oh. This chair does not go right there, it goes one up. Those are more robes. Is this a wand shop? Is this Ollivander's? Oh, these are brooms. Quality Quidditch supplies. That makes sense. Two of these purple. Okay, no worries. How? What am I missing here? Because that's too short. Oh, I'm missing a 1x4. There we go. That makes sense. Make some windows for Quidditch supplies. 1, 2 of those. One of those. Two of those. Two dark brown and an elbow. Okay. That goes on, so it's offset a little bit. Brown pane. Snap it in there. Oh, we forgot to do that first. Build the same thing. 1, 2 of those. 2 of these little feet. little feet on the bottom of the window display. Put in the window. Put it in. Lop it in. Just tap it in. Tap it. Just tap it in. A 1x3. 2 1x1. A clear 1x1 plate. All right, so that red gem goes on top of there. Then that counter looks complete. A tall one. By 2 plate, 1x1 plate, one, 2, 3 of those, 1 of those, 1 of the blue ones. 1 of the green ones. One, 2 snot bricks. 2 of those. Red and a green. 1x1 with a rounded half end. Half rounded 1x1. There we go. Half rounded 1x1. That's what I'm going to call it. A gold shiny one. And we already have the gray. So we also need this piece.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's feature show. There once was a castle filled with life.
One more brown piece on top, and then a gray
And there lived
on
a
top
king
of that.
with his wife.
Green is on the right. Red is on the left.
All were happy and all was good.
And blue.
Until the king killed all he could.
think that is it. Okay.
Standing in blood, he proudly said,
I'm going to be right back. I'm going to run to the restroom. I am back. Just putting my jacket back on. What did I do? I was trying to put my sleeve thank you for the ARC battle theme. I was trying to put it really was a battle. I was for some reason I was trying to put my right hand went in just fine, my left hand was trying to go in backwards through it, so I had started and I got it most of the way on and realized it was this sleeve was inside out. I didn't have it on when you first did it. No, but because I was still trying to, but like this sleeve was on inside out and this was on right. It was a mess. But it was definitely a battle. Okay. Here's all the leftover pieces. There's a lot of leftover because I think there's small pieces. Let's see. Okay, bag 3. And in bag 3, okay, that one is empty. People are back. This is like a cheese packet, you know, doing mac and cheese, you gotta... Okay. I don't know who this is. Is this Madam Malkine? I don't know. There are also there's that Cho. I don't know. Somebody. Oh, just a person. There's actually going to be what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 people. Maybe we should put our extras inside there. There we go. Oh. We also have a statue. Okay. Okay, and 1 by 2. Then a brown snot brick. Green 1 by 1 with petals on the side. There we go. Another one of those. I think it's this one. Not this one, because this one is gold. And they usually have the sparkle next to it when it's gold. We have a 1 by 1 snot brick and a 1 by 2 snot brick. This one goes on the single. Okay. Oh, the menagerie. Is that where they have the... Like where you get your... Creatures. Yeah, I bet that's where you get your creatures. So, like, that's where Hedwig and Trevor got his toad. Another small brick. Oh, that goes over one more right there. Yep, a snot brick with... Oh. Are they clear yellow? They could be clear yellow. That looks like a clear yellow. Then this one. This one. We flip this around. Take a chance. Oh. Two. 1x4s. Go. One of those. One of those. And then two of these. Decorative, I don't know, they're gargoyle things? Of those, what in the world is... Oh. It just looks funny. One, two, three of those. One of those. Two of the wedges. Two of the plates. Okay, so we are making the storefront awning thing. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but whatever it is, it's part of it. Right there. Let's make 2 of these. So we need 1, 2 of those. 1, 2, 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. So the gold goes on the brown, then the 2 window panes go on top of the gold. Then a gold on the top again. By 3 rounded with 1, 2. Bricks. 1 goes. Pegs over by 1, creating an entryway for the door. Got our green, because that fills in, matches with that stuff on the bottom, but also ties it in back here. Oh, what is this interesting table? Those 2 gold ones. One of these. 1 of those. Oh, that's a pink heart. Look at that. I know we're not using it, but there's a little pink heart. Nice. Oh, and then 2. These. I think that, yeah, this is where we're using those. One. 2. Buckle my shoe. Gold feet on this random table. Oh. A 1x1 half round. 2. Dark brown pieces and 1 blue overstuffed chair. Here's where we're at. Boom, boom, boom. Now we're making the table with a heart. If I dropped one of these pieces, I don't think I would find it. Well, yeah, I had... So there was a one that I dropped. Like, my daughter had done some Legos from Christmas and brought maybe... she brought me a little baggie that had... like that many. And I spilled them. And earlier this week I found 2 of them on the floor. And it had been 2 weeks. I mean, because they're small, I don't fill them when I step. You know, I wouldn't fill it if I stepped on it because it doesn't poke out. I mean, I would fill it, but it wouldn't like. But I'm always wearing. I'm wearing shoes. I wear shoes, so I wouldn't fill it. But true. Well, and I don't walk right up next to my desk. I walk around him. Oh. An orange one. And white robes. One purple, one gray. The gray goes on top of the purple, okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 snot bricks. I think this might be my last bag because I'm getting a headache. I think I have to go get some food. Welcome back. So we're working on the second level of Madame Malking's right now. We've done the second floor of, well, yeah, part of the second floor of the Magical Menagerie. But yeah, we're working on the second floor of Madame Malcolm's robes for all occasions. So it's interesting that they use other things for, like, these little wrench tools for robes that are hanging there, stuff like that. Yeah. Nice. I saw you were on a loft gathering stuff. After I get some food, I'll hop on. I know you don't have a ton of time because I think you have to work later tonight. Okay. Rest. Okay. Well, we'll get a little time in. Two of those. Actually, 2 of those. 4 of these. I should actually read the amounts instead of looking at the pictures. It goes down. Madam Malkings, and then this one is slightly lower with 2 on top, and this one right there. Go. Oh. More of the internal gargoyles. So this one is quality Quidditch supplies. A 1x4 and a 1x1. A 1x5. Oh, we're covering and this and 2 of these. Okay, so let's put these 2 down. Let's put this one down so we understand where we're at. Okay. We missed something somewhere. Oh, yep. this one. Okay. Now those are the same level. We put the top over Madame Malcolm's and the Magical Menagerie. Oh. One of those. Two of those. One statue. Also need oh. And feet under these two. The slope, okay. And that matches where it should. A 1x3. One rounded. Green one rounded. Tan one. Or orange's burnt umber, whatever you want to call. Two of those. Oh. There. Okay. One. Those. And 1x4 with the light colored bricks on them. Oh, I see. Sneaky. That's clever. I see how they're doing that. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. goes on those snot bricks like that and becomes your window covering. Okay. Oh. Let's one of those, one of these, 4 of so we have the dark purple, we put the lavender flower 1x1 round things on there. And that goes on over it. And then some scissors. Oh, that goes right there. Nice. I always thought I was going to go through the... around it, but it goes through the handle. Because that's where the... Yes, I mean, that makes sense. That's where you would hold them. Okay. So, I know I'm stopping about a half an hour earlier than normal, but I have a headache coming on, which I want to kind of get rid of. I want to go get some food so I can be back later and hang out with friends. We have an extra mannequin guy. We're going to stick him in the blue with the rest of our extras. And here, our extras. So we'll start off right here next time. Appreciate everyone for being here. Odin, thanks for the bits and the unsort for bag 1. That took us almost double the time of bag of the others. Yeah, thank you guys for being here. Thanks for lurking. Chili, thanks for the 47 months resubscription. Much appreciated. Yeah, thanks everyone for being here who was lurking or hanging out, chatting. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go get some food, take some Tylenol or something, and then I'll be back to hang out with friends. And I'll be back. I should be back Wednesday. I don't know if we'll work on this or we'll play more of the puzzle games. Probably working on this because I'm still putting out the puzzle game YouTube videos, and I don't want to get too far ahead of the videos. So we'll probably come back to this, but let's see. Yeah. So let's see if who might be out there who's I see. Yeah, Mac builds bricks. Let's go visit them. He is building what looks like Vader's TIE Fighter. Yeah. So yeah, I'm excited to build more of this. Hopefully next time we can build for a little bit longer. Maybe I'll start earlier and we'll build for a little bit longer. But I appreciate it. Maybe it's just all the lights. And I haven't felt well. I'm not 100% yet, but I appreciate everyone for being here, for all of the support that you guys give. I appreciate you all, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye.